My name is Dylan. I'm 38 years old, and I'm from a small town called Chester in Vermont. I am a painter, musician, illustrator, cartoonist.
Dylan's a remarkable guy. At a young age, to have watched his mother go through a very serious illness and die is truly life-changing.
She passed away in 1997, and she was 4 days away from being 46, and I was 17 years old.
Amyloidosis is a family of diseases that result from the misfolding of a particular protein. And that protein misfolds, deposits in critical organs, and alters their function. People get sick and die. It's a complex disease. It's a devastating disease in its full-blown fury.
One of the things that was the hardest to see as kids was our mom having so many GI issues. She experienced a lot of diarrhea, so she lost a lot of weight.
You think it's devastating to have a viral gastroenteritis? Think of the worst one you can have and then living with it every day.
On top of that, she was always dizzy. It was just so hard to see her deteriorate like that.
It's a disease that clearly affects a family by genetics, but it affects the nuclear family dramatically. It's not a disease of one person. Everyone is involved.
You know, from what we saw, I think it just devoured us. When I found out I had the gene, I almost kind of knew it. I don't know why. I called my grandfather and told him right away, and he just started crying, and he said, "I'm so sorry," you know, because he had 2 daughters, and his wife, my mom's mom, had the disease too.
The time from onset of disease to death is thought to be somewhere between 7 and 15 years. For some mutations, it's more rapid than that. For other mutations, it may be a slower course.
Knowing what I had seen as a kid, you know, it's like life flashes in front of your eyes right there. You're like, well, how old am I gonna make it? Do I want to have a family? Do I want to be married, have kids? What am I gonna do to help myself and to, you know, get ahead of this if I need to? I felt hopeful, but very scared too, because, I mean, just those images in my head, it's like, yeah. I continue to do art on a daily basis. I paint, I do music, and it's a very therapeutic thing for me. With everything that we went through as kids and everything that I'm dealing with now, I would say it's probably the one thing, or one of the few things that can really calm my brain and just kind of like disappear in it. I think of giving in to you, 'cause you've numbed up all my senses. Hello Amy is a song I wrote when I found out I had hereditary amyloidosis. So Amy being short for amyloidosis, it was kind of a greeting to the disease. You're hurting me so effortlessly. Simply put, I want you gone. I want you far away from me. When you listen to the lyrics, lyrics, it sounds a lot like I'm talking about a girl that I want out of my life. But the hidden meaning is that it's about the disease and it coming into my life and how I feel like I'm not ready for it, and but it's still there and it's taking me, and so that song really helps to have me accept it, but also know that this is not what I want. I was really nervous about it. It was something that I was like, oh, I have to commit to this, that I wasn't sure what it was going to do to my body. But I thought at that moment, this is like a game changer. If this is going to work, then I have nothing to lose to try.
The recent therapies that he's been on have dramatically altered the signs of his disease.
I feel better. Between when I started and now, there's some changes, some difference in how I feel, which is incredibly hopeful for this and any clinical trial that's going on.
It appears that we're on the precipice of completely altering the survival of disease.
We're in a really good time right now. There's so much that's going on in clinical trials and research and awareness.
Genetic editing is probably the next step. There's a lot of work to do, but there's a lot of interest in moving in that direction. The guilt that many patients feel in transmitting mutation and disease to their children is one that they will be able to put in the rearview mirror in the very near future.
This is a rare disease, but there's hope. I actually can start seeing myself getting older now when I didn't as a kid. I think of giving in to you, 'cause you've numbed up all my senses, and there's nothing I can do. And if you should never leave me. It shows a woman holding a young infant. It's very dark, it's got a cool light in the background, but I was always told that she never finished it. So it's beautiful. I like that idea, that little unfinished piece. I want you far away from me. I'd like it to be that down the road people will be like, well, what's hereditary amyloidosis? I have no idea, because it won't be there anymore.